I am going to try to tell you the story of the Virgen de Guadalupe in La Manga. She was a statue that was pulled from the bay in September of 2007. We went on a little tour to La Manga with my friend Olga, and I fell in love with this beautiful statue. So I had to figure out her background because everything that I looked up was in Spanish. Therefore, I had to try to translate it and figure it all out. So, as the story goes, a man by the name of Javier Morello found her in the bay called Playa Piedras. He was going about his business, swimming around on the bottom of the ocean, pulling up clams or scallops or whatever he normally does, and he saw something that looked like a corn shell. And he thought, what is that? But he continued to go about his work and ignore it. Later on, he decided to go back. Something told him he needed to go back. So as he started trying to uncover whatever it was, he said that he saw a hand and was just shocked. So he started to uncover the rest of the statue. He was so excited, he thought it was a miracle. He went home and started telling his family and friends in La Manga what he had found. Some of them thought he was a little crazy or imagining things. So Javier Cordova, the man that found the statue in the bay, he's also known as El Chino in the community. He enlisted the help of his brother and a few others with vehicles to help lift the Virgen safely out of the bay. They used airbags, which they pumped up with compressors, a couple vehicles, and then transported her in a larger vehicle owned by someone else in La Manga. As you can imagine, it was a beautiful sight to see this huge statue of Virgin of Guadalupe being pulled out of the bay with shells all over her and seagrass and who knows what else. It said that it was a beautiful sight to see, and people came from all over to help and to watch this beautiful statue being removed from the sea and placed back on land. So, from what I've read, El Chino and his brother and all of the helpers weren't quite sure what to do with her once they got her back to La Manga. So they just placed her at the home of El Chino and his brother. People started coming from all over to view her and started leaving money at her feet. So someone came up with the idea that they would collect the money and build a home for the beautiful statue. So with the money that they collected, they built a little chapel for her to be safe in. But it only lasted a few years. And so the town came up with the idea to build her a church. And the pictures that you see here is the church in which she is in at the moment. It's still being worked on, but it looks like the townspeople are always doing more to try to keep this beautiful statue of Guadalupe safe. There's a beautiful inlaid star in the middle of the church, candles burning at her feet, as well as the statue of St. Jude. So, this is a story as I've been able to put it together. I am still investigating and attempting to talk to the locals with my friend who will translate for me, and I'll update this story if I learn anything more. I'm really trying to figure out how she ended up in the bay in the first place. I read somewhere that she had been there for 70 years, but I'm still curious as to how she ended up there. Either way, I enjoyed visiting La Manga, the cute little fishing village, having some fresh seafood, and learning about this beautiful statue of Virgen de Guadalupe. I hope you've enjoyed it too. Thanks for watching.